As always, this is Tony, and with me today are the following players.
Hi, this is Bethany, and I'm playing Belinda Walsingham, the half-elf awakened mystic.
Hi, this is Adam, and I will be playing Akiva Khonshu, the Shadar Kai Hexblade Warlock.
Hi, I'm Mike, and I'm playing Scrivener Shannon Whitecliffe, the human rogue fighter.
Next week will be Rumble Squad episode 2-12. Join us now for Sharpened Quill episode 19. Do I just reply, roar? Last time, as Akiva's performance came to an end, the body of Ayward was discovered in the middle of the stage, dead. The Spirit of Song quickly pleaded his innocence to Akiva, and the pair disappeared to start running and hiding in the catacombs under Helimion. Meanwhile, Belinda and Scriv inserted themselves into the investigation and learned of the true assassin, quickly leaving the scene and hoping to beat both the guards and the assassin to their friend before it's too late. So, you guys are proceeding down to these catacombs. What's the plan? You see they kind of stretch out in various tunnels all around you.
Oh man, this is more Scrib's area of expertise than Belinda's. Can we, earring Akiva? Do we get a response?
No, you do not.
Okay.
Not when you get down.
Since we're going from opening to opening, is it possible that I could find maybe a cross breeze going from where we entered from and then the other passageway?
The one that from the stage?
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that the catacombs also maybe lead into some large chamber beneath where they have a bunch of storage.
Go ahead and roll investigation as you're exploring.
Can I help him in some way?
Do you explain what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can look for a cross breeze, basically. So you...
Yeah, and I'll be checking to see if we see any indications of people passing or anything like that.
27.
It doesn't take you too long. As you notice the initial breeze from behind you, suddenly you find an intersection where you feel another breeze based off of your own sense of direction, that the stage is off to your left. And as you're kind of looking around, you see much fresher pair of tracks going down a particular direction.
So I'm assuming that the guards are in a united front, right?
Yes.
Is it possible for me to see any tracks that either join from a different direction, the person who infiltrated their group, or maybe somebody who goes off the beaten path, particularly, because that might give us an idea of where the imposter came from.
Go ahead and roll a survival check with advantage because your investigation was so good.
20.
So as you are scanning the ground, searching for the various footprints, the fresh prints that seem to be all over the place right now.
The fresh prints.
Fresh prints. Fresh. You notice several are jumbled over each other, but you see a group of people go down one hallway, another group goes down another. It seems the guards are splitting a bit, but as you kind of follow several of these, you see a solo pair of footprints seems to leave the rest.
There.
Okay. We follow that way.
I'm narrating what the guards are everywhere. They're splitting up, but there. That set.
All right.
That's probably our imposter.
All right, so you start to follow the prints, start to find as they weave around, making turn after turn. You hear the echo of footsteps, kind of in general directions. There's several boots, assuming that it's all the guards that are searching the area.
Do you think it's the Whispered Ones? Mystics and everything else?
Maybe, though most of the mystics we know are against the Whispered Ones, but hard to say. I guess we'll find out.
So as you guys are following the trail, trying to find where this is going, Scriv, your passive perception is what again?
20.
You hear what sounds like somewhere kind of up the tunnels ahead of you, what sounds like a scrape against stone, and then hurried footsteps going away from you and curving around, it looks like. Almost like it's circling back to where you came from.
Okay. I'm guessing that's some kind of secret door or something. They're going back the way that we came.
Okay.
Probably trying to get to the exit. Tony, is there a secret door or something in this area that I can detect, find? If they're scraping on stone, that makes sense that there's something.
Searching around, you don't see anything. You do hear the footsteps continue to proceed away from you. And then after a second, you kind of hear an echo of...
Do we recognize the voice?
Like, it sounds like just a frustrated, like, grunt from a feminine voice.
Are we still following the one set?
But you're still following those sets. It seems whoever this singular person is maybe tailing Akiva and...
Oh, yeah. I think we'd gather that just to make sure we're still on the right track. So do we... quick telepathy descript, do we want to pick up the pace or do we want to be sneakier?
Yeah, we have to pick up the pace at this point.
We book it.
Okay, you start running. You hear the footsteps kind of continue to just search, and they've slowed a little bit.
Okay. I'll signal for us to slow down and maybe get a little quieter. I'll draw my sword.
I guess I'll activate my danger sense. That's the psychic model of reality one. Just in case we get ambushed.
So, Akiva, as you kind of step away from the wall, you hear just this echo of a frustrated, like, half grunt scream, like half grunt or yell, like just, ah!
So we're not that far away.
And just the footsteps are hurrying just in your general direction. Belinda and Scriv, you guys are pursuing, and after a moment or two, you see a very tall, thin woman round a corner ahead of you as you're running. For a brief moment, you think you see, like, energy in the form of a blade in her hand.
Not even surprised at this point.
That's her. Let's stop her.
This is a stone wall, right, Tony?
Yeah, it's stone all around you.
Cool. I will stab my sword into the wall, say the command word, and expend 2 charges for Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
A hand reaches out from the wall. You hear the stone grind. Akiva, you even hear that. As the hand goes and grips this woman's arm, and she just breaks away.
Then I am going to use my spear to cast command. So I'm just going to say, halt!
Wisdom save?
Yep, DC 15.
She starts to take 2 steps and freezes and just...
Do I hear that?
You heard halt echo out.
Do I recognize it as Belinda?
You've heard my authoritative voice before. I'm sure it's familiar.
If I recognize the voice, then I'll turn to Adwin. That's definitely Belinda. We should probably make our way over there.
All right, so I'm going to have you guys roll initiative.
Cool.
So, Akiva, it would be your turn first as you hear this and start to head back.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back as much as possible. Do I get anywhere to where I can be inside of what's going on?
With your 30 feet of movement, you start to head back and you round the corner just to see this tall, thin woman kind of turn to face behind her.
Is she right in front of me?
She's like 30 feet from you.
Okay. I'm going to say to Adwin, stay behind me. And then I'm going to Earring really quickly. I'm going to do something. Don't kill the dinosaur.
What?
10-foot ceilings, buddy.
I'm going to turn into an Allosaurus. It's a large beast.
But, like, you'll still be chonky horizontally, buddy. Like, unless the hallway is also 10
He's
feet
blocking
wide.
the hallway, basically.
Yeah, you're blocking the hallway.
No, but that's the goal, right?
That is the goal.
What's the HP of the Allosaurus?
51.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to kind of cover Adwin.
Okay. So you start to come around the corner and shift as your shoulders in your new form scrape the walls and your head scrapes the ceiling. But you take up the corridor. Belinda and Scriv, as you kind of are coming around, you see Akiva around the corner and suddenly fill the space as a dinosaur.
What?
Cool.
Because command was just cast?
Yeah.
She can't do anything.
Oh no, that means we don't know what to do with her.
And then I roar.
But she's now free of the spell. All right, Scriv, you're up.
I would like to close the distance and then use my action to command the hand to try and grasp her again.
So the hand goes out to grasp her, and she just like puts her free hand up and holds it back. And as she kind of stands up straighter, you see her arm is just bulging with muscle.
Bonus action, I would like to shoot her.
Okay.
Make an attack roll with the hand crossbow.
I do not have advantage for the purposes of sneak attack.
You do not.
Okay.
Total?
11.
So as she's holding the hand back, you fire, and she brings her like energy blade up and just splits the bolt.
Okay. End of my turn, keeping distance because I used all my movement to get this far.
She probably has intelligence.
Adwin is just going to come up to the corner and just peek around.
And see a giant dinosaur butt.
Yep, and just kind of freeze because he's really not sure what to do. But he's going to kind of hold his action and just wait.
I told him to stay behind me.
Belinda.
Okay, I am going to use the spear to cast Calm Emotions, which affects everybody, by the way, I think, in like around us. So a 20-foot radius sphere, is that literally everyone?
Yes.
Okay. All right, DC 15 charisma save.
I will willingly fail the save.
I don't know that I can, so I'm making the save.
You have to roll as the
Dinosaur.
Right.
The
Thank
Allosaurus.
you. He has a charisma of 5.
Total of 5, not a.
So what's the minus to that?
So it is an 11 total, because I rolled a 14. Because it's a -3.
Yeah, you fail.
Yeah. I'm become a more docile dinosaur.
She succeeds.
Oh man, really?
Rolled an 18 on the die.
Well, that didn't work. I guess I'm still kind of behind Scriv, so there's no sense in me getting closer at this point. And bonus action. Hold on, let me see real quick if I can do my assess foe ability.
Is that a bonus action?
Is a bonus action, and that gives me her HP, and I'd like to know if she has any resistances.
She has 98 HP, and she has resistances to psychic damage.
That tracks. Okay. I'll just telepathically say to the group, she's stronger than all of us by a comfortable margin.
Well, do I just reply back, roar? Since I am currently dinosaur?
Is your brain also that of a dinosaur?
Yes.
Yes.
I hope he remembers how to turn back.
Akiva.
I am calm, I guess. If I move to her, is that at least 30 feet?
Yeah, you can get up to her.
I'm gonna move directly up to her, and then
You're gonna pounce, right?
I make one attack. Yes, but I actually have to hit with the claw attack first.
All right, make your attack roll.
18?
So as you go to bite, you see she turns and you see a shimmer across her arm as you bite down and hit something what feels solid, but you don't taste blood.
Okay. I'm just going to fill the space so she can't get through me.
Okay, it's her turn. She looks at you, Akiva, smiles, then suddenly disappears and reappears by Adwin and goes to attack him. She slashes towards his chest, but he suddenly picks a hand up and a shield shimmers and forms as it carves into the shield. That's all she can do. Scriv, you're up.
Is there a way for me to tumble, I guess, around the giant dinosaur?
Yeah, you
blocking
can
the
move
way?
between ally spaces, right?
You move through.
I mean, you can still get through his space because he is an ally. It would just take your bonus action if you wanted to run all the way up to her.
You're saying he's thick.
That was the point.
Yeah, then I would like to use my action again to attempt to grapple with the stone hand. It kind of just fades into the wall and then reappears.
It reaches out, and you see her just like grab it and like pin it back into the wall.
Jeez, man. She's a monster.
Yeah, it's Adrian's turn. He is going to disappear in mist and reappear on the other side, so he's out of her way.
Excellent.
And he'll just turn to the two of you. Scriv Whitecliff, Belinda Walsingham, I assume?
Nod.
Spirit of Song, I'm guessing?
There's a slight bow. Belinda, you're up.
I could use Charm Monster on her, right?
Charm Monster works on any type of creature, so yes.
Because I'm about to say, I don't think I have another charm ability that would be useful. Command only works for 1 round, so we're going to try a Charm Monster.
Go for it. It's a wisdom save.
Yep.
Come on, come on, come on, please. I mean, if she saves, she saves.
No, she rolled a nat 1.
Finally!
Oh, thank goodness.
So she kind of like relaxes a little bit. What are you telling her as part of the charm?
No enemies here. Come on, let's work together. I can say a sentence, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So she kind of relaxes a bit.
Sorry, what's your name, friend?
I'm Palthani. We
Palthani.
need to eliminate any loose end.
Palthani, we're taking care of everything. Who sent you?
A memory, of course.
Of course. That makes sense, Palthani. Thank you for telling us.
It is the will of the thoughts that bring us together.
Step around and just calmly see if I can restrain.
She's not going to let you restrain her.
She's friendly to us, but you're saying it doesn't let her.
There are certain things that, like, no.
How long does this last? 1 hour, jeez.
Oh, okay. So you have an hour. Mind you, I will tell you, she can be friendly towards you, but friendly doesn't mean she will allow you to bind her.
Then I will back off.
And I'll just quick telepathy to the group. Not Edwin, because I don't know him that well. We have an hour, as long as I can concentrate on this.
If you want to focus on talking to her, I'll see about heading off the guards that are no doubt following. Cover story?
We better get her out of this guard's uniform. Do we have something she can put on? We have tons of clothes.
I have clothes.
Yeah, Polthani, you need to change out of this guard uniform right now. It's going to get you into trouble, okay?
Yeah, and she kind of looks at her arm where she had, like, gripped the stone hand earlier, and you see it's actually partially, like, torn the uniform from literally her flexing.
Man, she hulked out. Is that what you're saying?
You are aware she's a Goliath.
Yeah.
So she kind of, like, quickly puts the guard uniform off. It kind of tears it more than, like, actually removes it. And kind of tosses it to the side. I prefer my armor anyway.
Yeah, no problem.
So you will eliminate this spirit and turn him into one? I need to make sure the job is done.
Don't worry. We're going to make sure he's taken care of, just as we always do. So don't worry. You can trust us. We need to leave here.
Roll deception with advantage.
Have I lied?
Oh, I guess that's true. Roll persuasion with it.
Have I lied?
I'm trying. 24.
Very well. I should be hidden anyways. I need to receive my next orders.
Adrian, what's the way out of here?
He'll gesture. Well, we were going to go down that tunnel, but the one right behind you that curves off to the right, that'll be a little bit quicker and less likely to get us right smack dab in a bunch of guards at the theater.
Is that the way we came, Scriv?
Yes.
Okay, back the way we came. We know the way. Let's go quickly.
Polthani will nod and just say, best of luck to you, and let the memory's guidance bless.
Oh, no, you're coming with us.
You know a way to get past the guards, then? I will not be captured.
No. We're trying to ensure you don't get captured by the guards.
Very well. Then she will follow behind you.
Telepathy hand signal?
Yeah.
Called it.
Point for Scriv.
I'm still a dinosaur right now.
Oh, yeah, gosh, you're probably really noisy. But on the plus side, it's probably obscuring all of our footprints. And just one big pair of dinosaur tracks.
So, if she's saying that she got her orders from a memory, then that makes her hand, which makes her on par with Kindral.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and move carefully as the dinosaur, because even if I move at half speed, I'm still as fast as you all.
Oh, 30 feet?
I have a 60-foot movement.
Oh, that's right.
Well, that's good. That means you can sneak. Is that you
That is
sneaking?
nat 20 plus 1. So
He is super stealthy?
I am a super stealthy big dinosaur.
Amazing. Wow.
So, loose end means that the Spirit of Song has been working, associated with the Whispered Ones?
Yeah, I think we need to just ask her as we go. Polthani, can you give us a little background on your job? We weren't fully read in, and we want to make sure we're clear on the details.
I am eliminating any threats to our order as we attempt to recover the planar travel devices.
The amulets?
The amulets? No. Research done by the Solanans. They are attempting to find quick ways to travel across the plains. It would be a benefit for us to bring Dara Kul through in quick manner.
Right, for the invasion?
The eventual invasion.
Of course. I should have known. Which Solanans? I'm just going to be super nice to her.
And Scriv is just remaining silent, but probably thinking planar travel tuning fork, most likely.
Because they lost out on...
They lost out on the one to the Abyss.
Well, some research is done here in Halimian's Requiem, but the actual project is in Aliabel. We're simply tying loose ends.
Gotcha. A-word knew too much?
Ayward was an informant for Adrian here.
Ah, gathering information on the job?
On other researchers and potential allies of ours that have infiltrated.
I'm gonna actually lean my head down and nudge Adwin a little bit. Like, talk.
I was letting you do most of the talking because I have yet to have spoken to a Whispered One member directly.
That's what you're here looking for?
Seeing if there are any threats to the Empire. Taking care of those before they become a threat.
Were you trying to drop a hint about that in the beginning of your performance?
Did you notice it?
She wouldn't be asking otherwise.
I mean, I'm not adept at certain things.
Understood.
Plenty adept at illusions and subterfuge.
I, must misdirect when need be. Draw attention when others who have a more important message can get their jobs done.
Not to be rude, but the guards are going to be coming up soon, so the amount of time that you have to freely speak is running pretty short.
I still don't trust freely, and he points back towards Polthani, speaking at the moment.
Understood. Just wanted to get clarity on where you stand. We need a plan. for you and Polthani right now, because we cannot hide you from the guards forever, and we would like to make sure you are both taken care of.
Well, if you can get me to above ground and away from the theater, I can find an old friend.
Is this old friend someone we know?
They tend to be going out a lot. They're from the Vremer Empire. You might know of him. Has a great memory.
I know who you're talking about, and that's someone we can trust. Where is the meeting point that we can get you to?
Look over at Polthani.
Both of you need to be taken care of.
If we can get me over to the Crystal Sword District, I can proceed from there. I mean, you're welcome to join in if you need, but you know discretion is best.
Yes, but we need something we can tell the guards, because, well, Polthani's not the only one here who doesn't like loose ends.
I believe there's certain members of the Whispered Ones at Halimian's Requiem. I can point you in the direction, but I have... And he reaches in and pulls out a small sapphire. This was an emergency given to me by Ayward. It will let you into his demiplane if you can be in the Requiem.
We've been there before. So, okay, that's our key.
He'll hand it over to you.
There's something there that will prove that you're being set up.
It'll have a couple of names of people who are members of the Whispered Ones. We've been doing research and we've been watching for now.
Look over at Polthani, and these are the loose ends that you were concerned about.
Good memories. Just point me in the right direction, and I make sure that nothing can get pulled and have us unravel.
Oh man, okay, out of character. I just need a quick pause to decide what we want to do here.
I was going to say tearing off a piece of the Spirit of Song's cloak and then presenting to the guards. Sorry, we were a bit overzealous, and the dinosaur ate the Spirit of Song.
Oh, really? Who's a good enough liar to pull that off besides the dinosaur?
Yeah. Also, how are you going to explain what to do with the dinosaur after?
It's a dinosaur. What do you expect us to do?
I mean, us saying we tried to get him and he just got away, he just needs to not be the Spirit of Song. It makes us look like pretty garbage detectives, but we're going to peace out of here right after this, right? Like, as soon as we deal with that, but we need to be free to investigate. So we need to not get busted ourselves so we can keep investigating. But I don't know what's the best story to tell the cops.
I will also say Polthani will not just walk right into the midst of the guards with you.
Yeah, I'm saying we can't make her. We'd have to like cosh her on the head and hand her over unconscious or something. No, and I think Belinda would like to see Polthani not get taken by the guards, and Solana, who won't know what to do with her.
You want to extradite her?
I want to send her back to Orenthal. Yeah, that would be the Belinda way, anyways. She doesn't trust these people. I mean, there is a level where Belinda be like, or rather let them have her, we should kill her. But, you know.
Too messy. We don't have enough time for that.
Oh, we totally have time to kill somebody. We could kill somebody in no time, but it's not our first. Information is more important, so.
I think that's a good idea.
Wait, what idea?
Extraditing her.
How are you going about extraditing her?
The charm is going to wear away in an hour, and she's going to be really mad when she finds out that her target got away. Unless we convince her that the Spirit of Song is dead, and then she can leave. But, like, the problem is, like, how are we going to make sure that she leaves?
Your illusionist is out of spells and a dinosaur.
Ooh. Pirate ship guy. He's still around, right?
Captain Faerun,
As
yeah.
far as we know.
We have secured her exit. She needs to get out, so we say, hey, we have a ship ready for you.
We could do that in an hour, right, Tony?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that plan.
I think the plan is, like, when we meet up with the guards...
No, I think we can't meet up with the guards. They're not going to let us keep her. So we just leave.
Okay.
We just peace out.
We peace out. Yeah.
You also know Captain Faerun is a close friend of Adrian.
Yeah. They're bros. So I think he'll help us. So I think getting her to the airship is a good idea. And then...
Talk to the captain. She is a dangerous criminal. The thing is about to wear off. Do you have any way to imprison her in a brig or something?
Yeah,
for
he's got a
extradition?
brig. Remember, we questioned the
Githyanki.
Githyanki.
Oh, yeah. And they are all about teleporting. Perfect.
Yes.
We're just gonna have to warn them about, the mind stuff she can maybe do.
Yeah. And then I think we can use the stone to go, like, wait a bit until she's out and then reply back to the cop guy and be like, oh, we tried to follow up on the loose end, but weren't able to capture the suspect just by stone. And then we go to the Magic Academy and find the names of those people and get that information and get out as fast as we can.
So I'm gonna stay with her and the boat, and you guys will wrap things up like elsewhere.
Oh no, but you need me. I'm the one she's charmed by. So we gotta do that. We gotta do the whole thing with her and then go back to the Magic Academy to get the information.
Okay, so we're gonna be sneaking away in the city.
If I wasn't a giant dinosaur, you could just ride on my back because I have a 60-foot movement. But a giant dinosaur brings a lot of attention.
Why don't you just drop that at this point?
Yeah, I can drop it.
But he's been sneaking so good.
I was leaving it up because I wasn't sure if we needed to knock her out, in which case, me being a dinosaur was good.
So, Tony, this is our plan.
Okay.
Thank goodness we made friends with that guy.
The ship captain?
The captain.
Yeah, honestly, we've learned it's better to make friends than enemies.
So, I'll say partially because, like, you guys were already on your way back to where you were after following for a bit. You have a good amount of time on your charm person when you surface. So, as you guys all get to the storage room and exit out onto the streets of Helimion, we're going to pause here for now. And that is where we're going to leave this episode for today.
Thank you all for listening. Please share this with your friends and follow us on Twitter at RulesAsWritten or check out our website, dndraw.com. And feel free to email any questions to the DM at dm@dndraw.com. Also, subscribe and leave us a review or comment anywhere podcasts are found. And please check out our Patreon at patreon.com/dndraw. And remember, always make good decisions.